Hey, how's everybody doing today, man? I'm here to talk boxing again. Just some big news in boxing today. You got Mikey Garcia, the WBC president of the WBC, issued that Mikey Garcia has to fight Jorge Linares next for the WBC title. Mandated, and is firm on that. Um, as you know, Mikey Garcia has a fight coming up. It's got pushed back because Limpinet's got a broken hand or a bruised hand. It wasn't broken. It was confirmed it wasn't broken, but it did get pushed back from March. I think their fight is in April now. So yeah. So I guess after that fight, either he vacates or he fights Linares. Mikey Garcia is an open fighter now, so he doesn't have any legal bindings with any promoter. He can fight with anybody. So you know, that's another thing that you want to think about. I honestly think that you know I think that he would actually do very well against Lipinets. I got him knocking Lipinets out. I don't think Lipinets is on his level. I think there's levels to this boxing. Obviously, he's going to be a weight class lower. I mean, higher than Lipinets. Yeah, because he's Mikey Garcia is normally fighting at 135, so he's going up a weight division. So that'll actually help out Lipinets, but I still don't think the weight to play a factor in this, which it normally does. There is weight limit, there is weight divisions for a reason. But I honestly don't think that this is gonna lay in a factor of what Mikey Garcia's plans are. I think he's gonna beat Lipinets. I think he's gonna vacate the title for the Linares fight because Linares is working with Golden Boy, and right now Mikey Garcia's been working with Al Heyman his last couple fights, and Al Heyman doesn't do business with Golden Boy. So I'm very curious to see how that works out. Like I said, Mikey Garcia is not on a contract, so we'll see how that works. I'm optimistic on what happens with that. Um, so that's that. You got a fight coming up, and you know, that's that. Linares is trying to get the Lomachenko fight, but we'll see. We'll see with that. That'll be an Oscar De La Hoya promotion. That'll be Golden Boy Promotions. Um, Trying to make a fight with Bob Arum. So I don't know how good that'll go. Bob Arum said he's open to all promoters, but like I said, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Every time I've seen promoters, they say that, but they don't do that behind closed doors. And they make it very firm. They make their prices very firm, where it's almost like, really, dude, really, you're gonna offer my fighter that? Like, what the fuck is? It's almost an insult. You know what I'm saying? So they won't fight him. But if it's mandated, they're gonna have to fight, with which being Mikey Garcia and Jorge Linares. But moving forward, in other news, um, you know, you got the Benavidez fight coming up versus Ronald Gravel, and Benavidez said pretty much that pretty much that he's gonna knock Gravel out, cold. He said there's only one. I'm quoting Benavidez. He said there's only one way this fight is ending, and that's Gravel getting knocked out. I promise. So that's coming out of Benavidez's mouth. We'll see if that happens. I honestly don't think that happens. I think Gravel is a live dog in this. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. Gravel is TMT Promotions. Benavidez is Al Heyman, which is all under the same branch, but Gravel works out at TMT boxing gym, and you know, he's right under Floyd Mayweather, so he's like one of his lead guys, and this is his first title shot. So the first one went to Benavidez, but a lot of people said that it could have went either way. So we'll see. we'll see. We'll see how that works out, you know. So they're gonna do a rematch, so that's what's gonna happen. Moving on to bigger and better things, cause that was, I mean, that was an okay fight, but it wasn't nothing to, you know, cheer about. You know, nothing to tell your friends that are just average boxing fans or not, you know, diehard fans like people that are probably watching my video right now. But yeah. So and then in other news, you got Virgil Hunter saying that Phil the Greco that fought Earl Spence is a live dog against Amir Khan. The Greco is a he. This is coming out of Virgil Hunter's mouth. Is that Le Greco cautions that he's a live. He cautions that Le Greco is a live dog against Amir Khan. Are you serious, dude? Are you fucking serious? This is a comeback fight. This is all this is. I mean, no offense to, you know, the Greco, but come on, man. I mean, who is he? He's horrible. He's not a good fighter at all. He's not a good fighter. Just go watch the Earl Spence fight, and you'll see all you need to see. And obviously, Earl Spence is a very good fighter, but nah, I don't got him beating him, and I don't got him winning a round versus Amir Khan. I got Amir Khan winning every round, and if Amir Khan has any type of power, whichever, I think it's tricky. Whatever, I think they're fighting at the catch weight. I'm not exactly sure, but it should be a knockout. But we'll see if that actually happens. You got Amir Khan with his glass jaw and his feather punches. I mean, he's very fast. You know, don't get me wrong. He will win on points. He was beating Danny Garcia on points until he caught a hook. And that was it. That wrote history. But that's a whole nother story. But moving on, you got Mayweather started a new watch line that helps fund boxers. So he's helping to fund past boxers. You know, I guess help them to, you know, do better and do better things, get back on their feet and stuff. So he's his new watch line is gonna help fund boxers. So yeah, that's very good for Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And they saying Mayweather might fight Conor McGregor in the cage. I don't think that should happen. I think he would get the shit beat out of him if he fights Conor McGregor in the cage. He might not come out of the cage. That's my personal opinion. I don't got this dude winning the cage, really. And I'm sorry if I look tired, man. It's been a long day, man. Sunday, been a long day. Sunday, fun day. Making the video at about 11 o'clock at night, so hey, doing it for y'all, man. But yeah, you got Robert Garcia saying that Brandon Rios is in the best shape that he's seen Brandon Rios in a long time. Top, quoting Robert Garcia, Brandon Rios is in top form for this Danny Garcia fight. I still think he's getting knocked the fuck out. I mean, I don't give a fuck if he had a six-pack. He's getting knocked out. Done. Retiring after this fight, too. Brandon Rios is. It's going nowhere after this. I promise you. I promise you this is going nowhere after this. I guarantee you that. So, moving on. You got... Chocolatito is his date has gotten pushed back to May. I guess he was going to fight in April, but I guess it's getting pushed back until May. After that Vasyl fight, man, it's tough to see Chocolatito fight again, man. Maybe what's he fighting for? He's already made good money. He's already, you know, probably the highest paid in his division ever, probably. Which in the last couple of years, definitely. But, you know, the flyweights in the lower class are making a rise. They're doing a fly card with Tom Loeffler and K2 Promotions. They're doing a co-promotion, so they're coming up. You know, maybe he wants a part of that. I don't know, but the way he got knocked, the way he got obliterated by Vasyl was, I don't care to watch him again. And he was on a lot of y'all's pound-for-pound fighters, you know. I honestly thought the whole time when Chocolatito was fighting, not my personal opinions, I thought that Inoue could beat him. That was my personal opinion from way back when he was on y'all's pound for pound #1. You know, some people even picked him over Andre Ward, which I don't see how, but it happens. You know, they're not gonna say that now after he got obliterated, but a lot of people picked him over Andre Ward. I personally didn't, but a lot of people did. But that's y'all opinion. You know, you're entitled to that. And in other news, you got David Haye as a promoter now too. He's fighting Bellew coming up in May. I think it's May 5th. I think it is around Cinco de Mayo. Which I don't know why they're fighting, but neither one of them are Mexican. They're fighting around that date, so they're fighting Bellew. But he's fighting Bellew, so he's trying to get that rematch. And he's gonna get that rematch, and he's trying to. I guess he's trying to win over the fans again, and he's gonna be a legit heavyweight again. I like David Haye. But I feel like this fight is going to tell it all. If you can't beat Bellew, you cannot win a heavyweight title again. You know, you might be able to fight the guy, Emmanuel Char. I think he has a WBA regular. I have you beating him. But you fight Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. I got to see in this Bellew fight. If you don't put him away in 5, in vicious form, I don't see you making a splash in the heavyweight division, man. Honest. And David Haye is one of my guys. David Haye is a fucking awesome fighter, dude. He's one of my guys. He's one of my guys, dude. He's an awesome fighter. But if you can't beat Bellew healthy and no injuries, even if it goes to decision, man, I mean, you got Adonis Stevenson at 175 putting Bellew out. He's still the same fighter. A lot of people say, you know, they changed this and that and this and that. You're still the same exact person. You might have changed a couple things, but you're still that person that got knocked out by Stevenson. You know, that doesn't change. But anyways, moving on. David Haye offered Derek Chisora $80,000 to fight one of David Haye's fighter in his new promotional deal with Rachel Schaefer. His name is Joe Joyce. I think he was a silver medalist in the Olympics in 2012. Either 2012 or 2016. I think it was 2012. I think it was around the same Olympics as Anthony Joshua. I think he got silver, but I'm not exactly sure. But I know he got silver for sure. But I'm not sure which Olympics he was in. But he offered, I think he only had 3 professional fights. I guess he's trying to get pushed fast. He already offered Derek Chisora $80,000 for that fight, and Derek Chisora turned it down already. So, you know, that's crazy within itself, you know what I'm saying? And he turned that type of money down. I thought he would have kept that type of money, but hey,